Okay, Ms. Kopp, we're going to publish them one by one. So I'm going to publish states 31 right now. And we've got that on the screen next to you. And just so you know, to your right-hand side on the witness stand, there's a pointer stick that if you need to refer to anything on the TV screen, can you please use that?
Okay.
Okay, with States Exhibit 31 on the screen now, first of all, can you tell us, what is this photo showing?
This is showing the main trail that I was on, and this is where I was instructed to start taking photographs.
Okay, you say main trail. How many trails were you looking at up there?
There was this main trail, and then there was an area to the right of us that looked like it was kind of like a side trail to go off to walk towards the cliff area.
All right, and from this photograph, or Exhibit 31, you said you're looking at the main trail?
That's correct.
Are you looking up or down the main trail?
Looking up the trail.
And this side trail you mentioned, where would that be in orientation to States Exhibit 31?
It would be to the right.
Is it actually pictured in this photo?
No.
All right, we're going to now publish States Exhibit 32. Okay, Ms. Kopp, we have States Exhibit 32 on the screen. What is this photo showing us?
So this is a view of the right of where I was standing. Where the pointer is pointed, this is a hole in the bush that we're looking at, and then here is kind of where you can see impressions in the leaves, kind of like the side trail that I'm talking about.
Okay, so the impressions that you were pointing out in the bottom of the screen was the side trail.
That's correct.
And what's on the far right of this photo?
The far right, that's going to be the cliff area.
All right, moving on now to States Exhibit 33. Okay, Ms. Kopp, what are we looking at in States Exhibit 33?
This is a view of the hole in the bush here, and then here is to the left is the main trail, and then you can see this is the side trail.
Got it. Okay. So the main trail is on
The left of the picture.
left side of this photo. And when you say the hole in the bush, is that a term you're going to use throughout the rest of your testimony?
Yes.
Okay. All right, publishing now States Exhibit 34. Okay, Ms. Kopp, what are we looking at in this photo?
That is going to be in the top right corner, you can see the cliff area, and then here towards the middle bottom is the side trail. And closer to the left side of the photo, that's going to be the hole in the bush.
Okay, so which direction are you facing then for this photo? Are you facing towards the main trail or towards the side trail for this photo?
I'm facing towards the side trail.
Publishing now States Exhibit 35 up on the screen. Ms. Kopp, what does this photo show?
That shows a closer view of the cliff view area.
At this point where you're taking this photo, are you on the main trail or the side trail?
I am on the main trail and I just zoomed in.
I see. So between States Exhibit, I'm going to publish them both together. So the left side is going to be States Exhibit 32. The right side is going to be States Exhibit. I'm sorry, I'm misstating myself. The left side is States Exhibit 35, and the right side is going to be States Exhibit 34. Okay, can you describe what you mean by zoomed in?
So using my camera, I just used the zoom what do you say, on my camera, so that I'm standing in the same area, but I'm just getting a more zoomed in view of the cliff area.
Okay, so these two photos on the screen, Exhibits 34 on the right and 35 on the left, taken from the same place?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Ms. Kopp, we're going to move on now to States Exhibit 36. What do we see in this photo, States Exhibit 36?
In the middle, you can see there's kind of like the depression or like where the side trail goes through. And up further here is the hole in the bush.
So you directed the middle of the screen, the dirt patch, is that the side trail you're mentioning?
Yes.
Okay, and the hole in the bush is?
A little more, is kind of to the left of the side trail.
Publishing States Exhibit now 37. Okay, what happened with this photo?
This photo is a little it's underexposed, but I was taking a photograph of a rock that was pointed out by one of the detectives.
Okay. So did you find this rock that's in this photo yourself?
No.
Okay.
I'm
And
sorry, what exhibit is this?
States 37.
Okay, thank you.
And before I get any further, when you say underexposed, how does a photo get underexposed?
Underexposed meaning either due to the shade, because there's a lot of trees, could be a factor. Also, that my flash didn't fire, so that's why there wasn't enough light when the photo was taken.
Okay. All right. We're going to move on to States Exhibit 38. Publishing now. Okay, Ms. Kopp, was your flash working for this photo?
Yes.
Okay. What are we looking at in this photo?
So right in the center of the photo, you can see the rock here.
Okay. And again, this is, to reiterate, not something that you found yourself, but something you were directed to.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take a pause and take States Exhibit 38 down, and I'm going to ask you a little bit about the rock.
Okay.
After you were directed your attention towards the rock, what did you do about that rock?
After photographing it, we put it into a clean paper bag.
Okay. And what did you do with the paper bag when you were done up at the poly that day?
Once I was done at the scene, I took it back to the main office where I packaged it properly with tamper evidence tape, and I later that day turned it into the evidence room.
Okay. And did you turn it into Eric Nagayama at the evidence room?
Yes, I did.
From the time that you collected the rock and sealed it up and turned it into Eric Nagayama, from the time that you collected it to the time you turned it in, was it in your sole custody and control?
Yes, it was.
During that time, did you tamper with, alter, substitute, or destroy any part of the rock?
No.
And at this point, I'm going to approach with what's been marked as States Exhibit, what will be marked as States Exhibit 2. I need a sticker real quick. All right, and this has previously been shown to defense counsel.
Thank you.
Ms. Kopp, I've handed you what's been marked as States Exhibit 2. Could you, without showing the jury, look into that bag that I just handed you? Okay. Do you recognize what's in that bag?
Yes.
What is it?
It is item 2, the rock that I recovered.
Is item 2 that rock in the same or substantially the same condition as when you recovered it on March 24th, 2025?
Yes.
At this point, Your Honor, the state will move to admit States Exhibit 2 into evidence.
Mr. Otake.
No objection. What has been marked for identification as States Exhibit 2 is received into evidence.
And Your Honor, I'd like permission to publish to the jury.
Granted.
And could I publish by handing it to the jurors to pass around for a moment?
Is it sealed?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Now retrieve the exhibit from the juror. Thank you. I'm going to hand Exhibit 2 to the court clerk.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Kopp. I'm going to get back into the photos you took that day. So I'm now going to publish on the screen State's Exhibit 225. What does this photo show?
That is another view of the rock.
Publishing now State's Exhibit 40, and I misspoke. The last exhibit was 39.
Thank you.
So now publishing State's Exhibit 40. Ms. Kopp, what are we looking at in State's Exhibit 40?
I am standing in the side trail and I am looking up to the main trail. And I think due to the lighting of the way it's projecting on the TV, the branches here have blood-like stains on them.
Okay. And you directed the attention to the branches in the middle of the side trail.
Yes.
I'm going to zoom in to State's Exhibit 40. Okay. Can you describe what we're seeing in this zoomed in portion?
So it's just a close-up of the branches from the photo we were just looking at. And again, I think due to the exposure from the TV, but you can kind of see some red color here.
Taking State's Exhibit 40 down and publishing State's Exhibit 41. Ms. Kopp, what does this photo show?
This is a view of the main trail, and I am looking kind of at where the there's red blood-like stains here, and the branches are in the right cornered area. That's the zoomed-in area we were looking at earlier.
Okay. I'm sorry. Main trail or side trail?
This is the main trail.
Okay. Have you moved from where the last photo was taken?
I believe I'm now standing in the main trail so that I can take a photo of the blood-like stains here.
Okay. And you're directing to the bottom, middle, left portion of the screen?
Yes.
Zoom in. Okay. And what are you seeing in this zoomed in portion from the bottom, middle, left part of the screen?
There's some blood-like stains on the leaves and the ground area.
Taking Exhibit 41 down and publishing Exhibit 42. Ms. Kopp, what do we see in this photo?
This is another view of the ground area, and I am trying to get a close-up view of the leaf here, which has red blood-like stains on it.
Okay. And is that in the center of the photo?
Yes.
Right. I'm going to zoom in State's Exhibit 42 to the middle of the photo as you just indicated. Okay. Can you describe for us what we see in this zoomed in portion of the middle?
There are some red blood-like stains on the leaves there.
Okay, now publishing State's Exhibit 43. Ms. Kopp, what are we looking at in State's Exhibit 43?
This is another view. I am standing on the main trail, and to the left of the trail, kind of off to the middle here on this leaf, there is red blood-like stains on them.
That's a leaf in the left center of the photograph?
Yes.
Do you take other zoomed in photographs of this leaf?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to move on to them. State's Exhibit 44 being published right now. What does this photo show?
It's a zoomed-in photo of that same leaf with the blood-like stain.
Okay. And again, publishing now State's Exhibit 45.
Another view of the same leaf with the blood-like stains on it.
Okay. State's Exhibit 46 now.
This is another photo of that same leaf with the red blood-like stains on it.
Got it. All right. State's Exhibit 47 now. Being published, could you tell us what this photo is of?
This is a view of the main trail, so I believe I went back and I stood in the side trail area and I angled my camera towards the main trail to get this photograph.
Okay. Are you looking up or down the main trail at this point?
Looking up.
Now publishing States Exhibit 48.
This is another, I'm standing in the side trail still, and I took another photo looking up at the main trail.
Now publishing States Exhibit 49. Ms. Kopp, what do we see in this photo?
I moved back into the main trail, and my camera is pointed up the trail. In the top right corner, you can see a white piece of clothing.
Do you take zoomed in photos of this as well?
I believe once I get closer to the item, I take close up. So.
Okay. I'm just asking so I don't have to zoom in on
Oh,
this
okay, yes,
specific
sorry.
photo. Okay, States Exhibit 50 now. Publishing. What do we see in this one?
I'm getting closer to that white piece of clothing, still on the main trail walking up.
Now publishing States Exhibit 51.
This is a close-up view of that item of clothing.
Okay. Publishing States Exhibit 52. Could you tell us what's in this one? I'm sorry.
Okay, so in this photograph, I walked past the item, so I'm now kind of at the top of the trail, we're gonna call it, and the piece of clothing is now on the left side.
Okay, when we say top of the trail, is this like close to the top as far as you went?
Yes,
Okay. And which direction are you looking at the trail at this point, up or down?
I'm looking down.
Publishing States Exhibit 53. What does this exhibit show?
I'm still at the top of the trail looking down. The clothing item is still in the photo, and that hole in the bush that I was speaking about earlier is going to be here to the left.
And that's the same hole in the bush that you saw on the side trail?
Yes.
Now publishing States Exhibit 54. What does this exhibit show?
It's another view of the same. I'm standing at the top of the main trail looking down.
Any difference in flash in these two photos?
I think the flash is better here, so the photo's brighter.
Gotcha. Now publishing States Exhibit 55. Ms. Kopp, what is this photo showing?
This photo, I am still at the top of the trail, but I moved to where the item of clothing was recovered, and I'm shooting downwards to get that view.
Okay, so you're still standing at the top of where you went on the trail?
Yes.
Okay, are you zoomed in at all at the point?
I might be a little zoomed in, but I know that I did take a few steps forward because the item of clothing is no longer in the photograph.
Gotcha. Okay, so you took a couple steps down the trail before
Yes.
taking this exhibit. States Exhibit now 56.
I walked further a few more steps down from the previous photo, and I'm still shooting down the trail. And I know this because some of the detectives were waiting for me to finish photographs, and there you can see feet at the top center here.
In the top center of the photograph, that's somebody's
Yes.
legs and shoes?
Yes.
Got it. Where's the side trail in proportion to this?
The side trail is going to be to the left side.
Is it to the left side of where you're standing?
I would see it would be a little bit more up, but it's before the detectives that were waiting, so it's like here, the side trail.
Got it. Okay. States Exhibit now 57. What are we looking at in this exhibit?
There is some blood-like stains again to the right on some of the right greenage leaf area there. So here.
Okay, and you've directed the pointer probably as far as you can reach, but to the middle of the screen right now.
Yes.
And what you're referencing is just to a little bit to the right middle.
Yes.
I'm going to zoom in to the right middle portion of the screen. Is this what you're referencing as blood-like stains?
Yes.
Publishing now States Exhibit 58. Ms. Kopp, what does States Exhibit 58 show?
This is a close-up view of the branches from the previous image.
Okay. And I got to ask, I see something in the top right corner. What is that?
A shoe.
Is that one of the police officers you mentioned earlier?
Yes.
Got it. And then, where are you on the trail as you're taking this photo?
I'm standing on the main trail, and I believe I'm still coming down the trail.
Okay. Where are you in relation to the side trail?
The side trail is still going to be to the left.
Got it. All right, publishing now States Exhibit 59.
This photo, I walked back up the trail to where the item of the clothing item was recovered from, and this is kind of where I'm going to refer to the hole in the bushes here.
Okay. And you've pointed to the left middle portion of the screen, and that's the hole in the bush?
Yes.
Is that the same hole in the bush you referenced when discussing the side trail?
Yes.
Does that hole in the bush go all the way from the side trail through to the main trail?
I believe it did. I did not walk through myself, but I know that the hole that we were talking about earlier and this hole is coming from that same bush.
Got it. Publishing now States Exhibit 60. What does this photo show?
This is, I'm still standing at the top of the trail looking in through that hole in the bush, and I'm kneeling now so that I can get a photo of the blood-like stains here that are on the ground.
Okay. And did you take any close-up photos of those blood-like stains?
I think I have one more photograph.
Publishing now States Exhibit 61. What does this photograph show?
So this is another photo, kind of a zoomed-in photo of the blood-like stain seen in the previous photograph.
Okay, and can you direct us to where those blood-like stains are on this exhibit?
Going to be in the center of the photo.
And is there, how many stains are there that you can see?
I see two. So there's one in the center and then one more towards the bottom center.
Okay. Now moving on to Publishing States Exhibit 62. Ms. Kopp, what does States Exhibit 62 show?
This is the cliff area. So the detective wanted me to, using the side trail, to go and take a photograph of that cliff area.
Okay. So this is a different, are you taking this photo in the same place as the last photo or a different place?
A different place.
Okay. So at this point, have you walked to the end of the side trail?
Yes.
Publishing now States Exhibit 63. Ms. Kopp, what are we seeing in States Exhibit 63?
So from where I was previously standing looking out towards the cliff, if I turn around, this is what I saw. This is the hole in the bush.
Okay.
In the center there.
Did you take any additional photos of this hole in the bush from the side trail or cliff side?
I think I have a zoomed in photo.
Okay. We'll publish now States Exhibit 64. What does States Exhibit 64 show?
So this is a zoomed in photo of the previous photo, and there is blood-like stains there in the middle.
Okay. I'm going to pull up a side-by-side now between States Exhibit 64, which is going to remain on the left, and States Exhibit 61 on the right. So States Exhibit 64, where was those stains located?
Those are from the front view. That makes sense.
Sorry, are these different stains or the same?
I believe they're different stains.
Are they, so you said they're both from the hole in the bush?
Yes, so like they're, like I said, off of the main trail where I previously was taking that first pull under the bush, that it was a little further up.
Got it. Okay.
And then like this is from the front of that bush.
Okay. Same hole in the bush or different hole?
The same hole.
Okay. All right. Now publishing States Exhibit 65. What do we see in States Exhibit 65, Ms. Kopp?
65, I am now back at the top of the trail, and here to the like left middle, that is going to be the hole in the bush.
Right, and publishing now States Exhibit 66. What do we see in this exhibit?
It's another view. Right there in the center is kind of like the hole in the bush.
Got it. And last photo for now, States Exhibit 67.
And that is just a zoomed in photograph of the previous image.
Got it. All right. Take the photos down for a moment, Ms. Kopp. Could you direct us on the screen to the area you swabbed?
So I swabbed this area here, that red blood-like stain there.
Okay. And was that swab designated as evidence item number 3 under HPD report 25-110958?
Yes.
Now taking down States Exhibit 46. For the second swab you took, is that the one you mentioned was of a blood-like stain recovered from a plant from the leaf on the trail?
Yes.
Okay. Could you tell us what exhibit shows that?
Exhibit 42.
Okay. Publishing now States Exhibit 42. Okay. And which area of this photo did you take that swab from?
In the middle here, the leaf that's on the ground there.
Okay. I'm going to zoom into this exhibit. Okay. Could you point us now to the leaf that you swabbed?
Sorry, it's kind of blown out here, but right here you can kind of see the red color.
And was this submitted as evidence item number 4 under HPD report 25-110958?
Yes.
Okay, the third swab you took, I think you mentioned, I'm taking down the exhibit, I'm sorry. Third swab that you took, it was the blood-like stain recovered from the tree branch, is that right?
Yes.
And could you tell us which exhibit shows where you took that swab?
Exhibit 40.
Now publishing States Exhibit 40. Okay, could you show us on this exhibit where you took that swabbing from?
So it's going to be from the branches located here.
The branches in the middle right of the photo?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Could you point us out to where the blood-like substance that you swabbed was?
So it would be here, this area here.
Okay. And you're directing us to the left side of those branches.
Yes.
And was this swab of the branches from right next to the trail, was that designated as item number 5 under HPD report 25-110958?
Yes.
Okay. And the last swab you mentioned, where was that from?
I recovered it standing from the front of using the side trail and then viewing the hole in the bush from that side, from the front of it. I swabbed the blood-like stain that was located where I could see from there.
Okay. And what exhibit shows that best?
Exhibit 64.
64. Publishing States Exhibit 64. Okay, and then could you show us where you swabbed on this exhibit?
This area here.
And you're directing your pointer to the center of the photograph. And was this swab of the blood-like stain on the ground under the bush, the hole in the bush as we've been calling it, designated as item number 6 under HPD report 25-110958?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take the exhibit down. Now, you've told us what a swab is, where you took it. After you take the swab, what do you do with the actual piece that you take?
The swabs have like a capture over it, so it keeps it not sterile, but it protects it from getting contaminated. The swabs are then placed in a self-sealing pouch, and we later seal it with tamper evidence tape.
And did you follow that procedure in this case?
Yes.
And then after you sealed up the swab in the pouch, with the cap, with the tamper-proof tape, where did you take it?
Once getting back to the main station, I created evidence sheets and I turned it into the evidence room.
And was that to Eric Nagayama?
Yes.
And from the time that you collected the swabs labeled as items 3, 4, 5, and 6, to the time you gave the swabs to Eric Nagayama at the HPD evidence room, were they in your sole custody and control?
Yes.
During that time, did you tamper with, alter, substitute, or destroy the contents of any of those 4 items?
No.
During that time, did anybody else open the self-sealing package at all?
No.
Okay. One last section, Ms. Kopp. In addition to your work at the scene on the Pali-Puka Trail, did you also participate in the execution of a search warrant on a black Nike bag listed as item number 47 under HPD report 25-110958?
Yes.
What was your role in the execution of that search warrant?
I was assisting taking photograph of its contents.
I'm going to approach now with what's been marked as State's Exhibit 87 to State's Exhibit 103, previously shown to defense. May I approach the witness?
Yes.
And I'm going to collect all the other exhibits from those. Okay, Ms. Kopp, could you take a look through what I've just handed you, and when you're done, look up? Okay. Do you recognize what I've handed you?
Yes.
What are these?
These are photographs from the search warrant I assisted with.
And do these photographs fairly and accurately depict that bag that you helped execute the search warrant on and took photographs of, as well as the contents of that bag?
Yes.
At this point, the state will move State's Exhibit 87 to 103 into evidence.
Mr. Otaki. Subject to our previous record.
Yes.
What has been marked for identification as State's Exhibits 87 through 103 inclusive will be received into evidence.
And for the record, the state will reserve publishing on these exhibits for now.
Thank you.
I'm going to collect the exhibits from you, Ms. Kopp. Okay. Ms. Kopp, did everything you testified to occur in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions at this time.
Thank you.
I'm going to hand the exhibits to the clerk.
Please.
I'm going to hand Exhibit 2 to the clerk as well.
Thank you. Mr. Otaki, cross-examination.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, Your Honor, 1 second. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello.
Hi. Just a few questions for you. I know it's getting close to time to eat. I'll keep it quick. Now, how long have you been an evidence specialist?
8 years.
8 years. And part of that, you received training and from HPD about how to go about your job, yes?
Yes.
And on the date of this incident, when you went there and took these photographs that we've been discussing, you were not that morning, you didn't know you were going to have to go on a hike that morning, correct?
That's correct.
And so you were in, I think you said Vans, tennis shoes,
Yes.
and you walked up the hike.
Yes.
Now, you arrived at the scene at 1:43 p.m. in the afternoon, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And we know that because you document that in your report, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So 1:43 p.m., that was approximately, well, that's a little over 3 hours after 10:30 a.m., yes?
Yes.
11, 12, yeah. A little over 3 hours after 10:30 a.m., correct?
Yes.
And so it's safe to say that the responding officers, the first officers there, had arrived at the alleged scene a lot earlier than you. Yes.
I suppose I'm not, like, I don't know specifically what time they arrived, but yes.
Yeah. Like, all I mean is you weren't the first person from HPD there, correct?
Correct.
So there was a responding officer named Officer Wu, who testified that he was one of the first officers there. He would have been there before you, correct?
Yes.
Now, you go up on this trail, and